We're playing at Flipside Gaming today. We're playing 1500 points of Taken Hold. The objectives are here and here. This will be mystical terrain. This will be damned arcane. This one is nothing. And this is a special chaos Throne of Skulls. This one over here is arcane. The armies that we'll be playing are Chaos Bloodbound versus Chaos Dwarves. So we got a real nice unique army today.
Today I'm playing with the Chaos Dwarf army, and it's about 1460 points. We're playing a 1500 point game, and I'll go through the units here. This is the hero Drazoath the Ashen. He's a wizard, pretty fast, mobile. He has a couple unique spells and attacks, does a decent amount of damage. Here we have the Infernal Guard Ironsworn, 2 squads of 10, 100 points each. They have full command, extra run distance, shields can bounce back wounds. 2 units of 10 Infernal Guard Fireglaves, 16-inch range riflemen with rend, and they also have some D3 mortal wound grenades they can throw. A magma cannon, 140 points. That's mid-range artillery there, straight mortal wounds. Death Streaker rocket launcher, long-range artillery, can give -1 to bravery if it hits the unit. And Iron Demon War Engine, 200 points. This one can reroll random values from movement, number of attacks, has rend, decent amount of movement, can tow these guys behind it. Basically this one can run and move, and if these start the movement phase within 3 inches of it, you can move it and then plop these behind it. And it can even run, and it doesn't count as these ones running, so they can shoot. And we have Demon Smith, 100 points. He's a wizard. He's kind of like an engineer for the dwarves. He boosts these machines. And then we have an Infernal Guard Castellan with great weapon. He's a general unique command ability too. I gave him the Crown of Command and Lord of War command trait, and he's 120 points.
I'm Brian. I'm going to be playing a different army tonight. I'm going to be playing Josh's Bloodbound because Josh wants to play with his new toy. So we have Sail the Faithless, because that's a must include in Chaos these days. I have 2 Bloodsecrators for craziness. I have the Bloodstoker for faster craziness. The Mighty Lord of Khorne, because somebody is telling me that's the best to take for general. I have 2 units of 10 Blood Warriors, and I have a unit of 20 Blood Reavers. My hope is that these Blood Reavers move exceedingly fast and kill some things before they all die. And then I have 2 Skull Cannons here so that we can trade artillery fire. Okay, so we have deployed. I finished deploying first, so the Chaos Dwarves I'm going to make go second. My idea here is, you can kind of see by deployment, I'm going to have a Blood Reaver bomb that I'm hoping will go off where I need it to and not fall short. But without the 2d6-inch destruction move, we'll see. I'm kind of used to that now.
Alright, so I deployed here after Brian. I set up my units. I have my hero up here just so he could fly where he needs to. Some guys hiding here in cover, some riflemen. Just kind of try to spread out my basic infantry line across the border here so they can move. And having my war machines back here, one hiding in cover because it doesn't need line of sight. And hopefully this one to go towards the no save units. And that should be pretty straightforward. Wait and see how it goes on this turn.
It's not like you just cherry pick the best.
Chaos Bloodbound's hero phase. We'll start with Sail's spell. I need a 6, and that goes off. So these guys are now going to be able to fly 18 inches this turn. I will use the Bloodstoker to give them +3 charge. I will put down this banner. Well, nobody here is really within 3 inches, so I deployed him rather poorly. So I can't use Lord of War there. But I will give these guys and these guys and himself his own command ability. And then with the Crown of Conquest, I will give these guys Inspiring Presence. And I also need to roll for the mystical terrain. Everything within these trees is mystical. Let me do that now and hope not to roll a 1. Good, so now the Blood Reavers are also going to be re-rolling failed wounds this turn. The Skull Cannons moved 8 inches forward to give me more options to shoot with, but I think you're going to end up shooting at his monster anyway. Everybody else pretty much made a run roll. The second Bloodstoker, Blood Secrator, made an excellent run roll and puts him on this Chaos terrain, which is going to make his banner do double the range. That'll be awesome. He made a run roll which puts him on the terrain. That's going to make him re-roll failed hits, and his Inspiring Presence is now double the range. Sail ran up so that he can bomb more people next turn. Bloodstoker ran up. The Blood Reavers flew up 18 inches, and I'm holding these Blood Reavers back to keep the objective. So now let's go into shooting phase. The Skull Cannons are going to be shooting Drazoth, 3s and 3s. So that's 1 hit, 1 wound, the -2 Ren to Drazoth.
Alright, he normally has a 4-up save, but it's down to a 3 for cover. -2 Ren puts it back up to a 5. Let's see. Alright, saved it.
Nice. And I believe that's it for shooting. So there's only 1 charge to resolve. Let's see if the help happened. Okay, rolling the charge for the Blood Reavers. They have +3 because of the Bloodstoker. I think that'll more to do it. So that's going to make it a 10-inch charge. Let's see where we can go. The Blood Warriors charged. They had a pretty good charge of 11 inches because of the Bloodstoker and their Khorne on a 7 roll. So I piled them in as many as I can to the 1 cannon. Is that the, what's that, the Magna?
This one?
Or is that the Iron Demon?
Iron Demon.
Iron Demon, okay. And so 11 of them are able to attack this turn, including the champion. So with 3 attacks each, that is 34 attacks, hitting on 4s. Re-rolling the 1s. Not bad. Okay. And we are wounding on 3s now because of the Lord of War's ability. No, the Lord of Khorne's ability. Wounding on 3s.
Are you re-rolling failed wounds because of Mystic?
Oh, that's right. So that's going to be 5, 10, 15, 17 wounds.
Alright.
No rent.
No rent? Alright, 4-up save. Let's see.
Nice roll.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wounds. Alright, so Brian just charged, attacked in with his Blood Reavers, did some wounds to my Iron Demon. I'm going to retaliate here. He has Crushing Bulk attack, which is D6 attacks. 2 attacks. They hit on 4s and wound on 4s, so rolling here. 1. Okay, did nothing there.
I'll take it. Alright, go ahead.
Yep, so I just piled in my unit of Ironsworn here in range of the Blood Reavers. I have 6 in range. The leader, the Death Mask, he's in range. He does 2 attacks with his hand weapon instead of 1. So there's 2, 3, 4, so 5 for the regular and 2 attacks for the special guy, which I put his white dice here. They are hitting on 3s. Ooh boy, that's not good at all. Wounding on 4s. Alright, 2 wounds. They have a rend, but it doesn't matter, so.
That's 1 wound each?
Yeah. This Magma Cannon here, no melee attacks. I made a big mistake with deploying this thing here. I had these artilleries in range, and it just can't attack with it.
Okay, so the Khorne forces, first turn, I had a successful Alpha Strike. It was fun playing with Sail for the first time. Not sure I really would have done anything different. I guess having an 11 wound cannon is something I haven't seen before. But this puts us in a decent position to hopefully survive a round of shooting and go in on the second turn.
Alright, Chaos Dwarf, turn 1. My general, he's going to use he has the Crown of Command, so he can give a unit immune to battle shock. I'm going to elect these guys here. He can also designate a unit and see if somebody's within 12 inches. Not quite. I don't think anything's even in range. Yeah, no. Nothing's in range. So he's going to give these guys immunity to battle shock, inspiring presence. Thank you. And Lord of War. Sorry, what's the range on that command ability?
3 inches.
3 inches? Okay. He's going to give these guys +1 to hit for their shooting phase. Thank you. Is that guy considered a monster?
No.
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
He is mortal. He's like a human.
And magic. 18-inch range. See if anything's even within range here. I don't think anything's within 18 inches. Demon Smith is going to cast an Ash Storm. It is a casting value of 6. Nope, doesn't even make it. Okay. Okay, and he's going to cast Mystic Shield. That's 18-inch range, right?
Yes.
Yep. He's just going to cast it on himself. Casting value is 6, I believe, right?
Yes.
Success.
Yep. I don't think he's not within range of any unbinding or rerolls or anything, right?
Correct.
The totem range doesn't affect that.
It does.
So
It does, but he's not. His banner isn't down.
doesn't
yet.
count. So
Yep,
I'm gonna
that's
give
right.
him Mystic Shield. And I think that's it for my hero phase. On to movement phase. I start out the movement phase. I move my Demon Smith so he's within range of these 2 artillery pieces, gives him the bonus. I moved my riflemen over a little bit so that they could fire where they need to. Started moving my infantry line up a bit and untucked these guys. I only left them there because I wasn't 100% sure where people were going to be charging at, but hopefully I can get some action going here so far.
Go ahead.
Forgot to run these guys. I rolled 6 inches. They went further. They don't have a drummer, so they can't get an extra inch out of that. We're going to start with the shooting. We may as well start with the iron. Well, might as well do the magma cannon. He's going to shoot at the blood secretor. He has a 24-inch range. His D6 mortal wounds on a 3+, which he does not get, which sucks. Iron Demon, he's shooting into the blood reavers. He does 2d6 attacks, 8 attacks. Those are 4 to hit, and I can re-roll the hits. Re-roll the hits. Oof. And they are 4s to wound because he has 6 wounds on him. 3 going through for 1 damage each. This model here, he has an 8-inch shot. Seeing if it's within range of the. Oops, sorry. You can stand it back up. Was he within? Wait, no. Oh, he is in range of your blood warriors.
Cool.
Space. He's gonna make a shot at the blood warriors. 4s to hit.
Success.
4s to wound. -1 rend.
What were you saving a 5?
Nope.
1 wound.
1 wound on the blood warriors.
Now I'm going to shoot this artillery piece and my big guy there. So this is 3 shots. He's within 3 inches, so he's hitting on 3s. He's shooting at sail, wounding on 4s. And he misses all of his shots.
Shooting's hit or miss.
I know. So this big guy here, he's also shooting at sail.
Literally.
Derp. Derp.
So he's shooting 6. They're hitting on 4s, wounding on 4s.
Also firing at sail.
Yep, all at sail. Wounding on 4s. 3 wounds, no rend.
How much damage?
1 each.
Alright. No rend. CL saves on a 5.
Ooh. 1 wound on sail.
Nice.
Is it 1 damage each?
Yep. So I'll be starting from this side over. The fire glaives, they're going to try and charge into the blood reavers as they need. They need a 9. Nope, don't get it. These guys, the Infernal Guard, at least a 7 to get into the blood warriors or the cannon there. Blood secretor, 7.
7.
Let me just double check to see maybe no make it there. So yeah, get. And Drazoath, charge roll of 5. I don't think that's within any range to do absolutely anything. Failed charge on him as well. So I just charged in with my Iron Sworn. They piled in. They're going to attack the Blood Warriors first. They hit on 3s, wounding on 4s. Okay. So many 3s. Okay. 4 went through at -1 rend.
Saving on a 5. None of them.
All 1 damage.
Okay, so 2 Blood Warriors died. They get to pile in an attack because they're like that. So that's 3 attacks each because they're still within 18 inches of the Bloodsecrator's banner. So that's going to be hitting on a 3. We have wounding on a 4. That's 1 wound.
No rend, right?
No rend.
Saved it.
The Blood Reavers have piled in to attack before they go away. I have 7 guys, including the champion, on the Iron Demon. So we're now losing our buffs and hitting on 4s. You're rolling 1s. Alright. That's a nice hit roll. And then wounding on 4s. This is where the 1s will come in. Yep, that's where the dice mess you up. Ooh. 4.
Alright. 4. It's a 4-up save, no rend, right?
Right.
Save 2 of them. Takes 2 wounds. I piled my Infernal Guard Iron Sworn into the Blood Reavers. We have 6 in range, but one of them can make 2 attacks. 7 attacks, hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s. Okay, oh boy, 1 damage.
The Blood Warriors have piled in. All 8 are going to be attacking the Chaos Dwarves. So that's going to be 3 attacks each, plus 1 for the champion with the Goreglaive. The champion with the Goreglaive will be the white dice. Everybody's hitting on 3. And am I re-rolling the ones?
Yes.
Okay, add it all. Re-rolling, so there we go. And then, so all the gray dice are going to be wounding on 4s, and the white dice are going to be wounding on 3s. So that's going to be 3 with a -1 rend.
Alright, I'll do those first. Do you want me to do that first? Sure. Because they're 2 damage each. So 3 with a -1 rend, normally 4, 5 saves. Alright, 1 bounces a mortal wound, a wound back at you.
It's not a mortal, it is not a mortal.
It's just a wound, yeah, you can roll the save.
Not saved. So that's 1 more Blood Warrior that dies, which means that he can pile on an attack. So that's going to be 5, 10, 11 wounds with no save.
Okay.
Or no rend, rather.
4,
I hope the one that bounces back kills the guy.
11, you said?
Yes.
11 saves, no rend, so saving on 4, 6 bounce wounds back. Oh, that's not good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's how she wrote, right?
And he bounced?
You bounce 1 wound back at you. You just have to save out of 4.
Yep.
Which I did not, so.
You rolled it again?
No, there's another one.
There's another one.
Another
Oh,
one. That's the one.
saved.
Alright. So my last unit that can pile in an attack is my Iron Demon. He does D3 attacks, 2 attacks.
I thought he did D6 attacks last time.
Yeah, he got weaker. He's a behemoth, so yeah, he hits on 4s, wounds on 4 still. No rend. Oh, he missed them both.
I guess you could say that train's running out of steam.
Alright, missed. He's tried to do some shooting. They basically missed all their attacks, except my boss. He put 1 wound there. Engine went down, took some Blood Reavers, did some shooting. Charged here with my battle line troop, Iron Sworn. They took out some Blood Warriors, but ended up dying. So, all in all, looking to see. I don't know what's going to go on next, but.
Okay. All right.
So Brian will get to go first.
Khorne turn 2 hero phase. Here, Sale is going to cast his fly spell on this unit of Blood Warriors. He needs a 6, and he gets it just barely.
Wait, how much is the range for unbinding? 18?
18.
Yeah, I can unbind you. Because he shot at you before, right? So you got a 6, so I just need a 7 or more? Got it.
I will put down this banner, and because it is on the special Throne of Skulls, it is now 36 inch range instead of 18, which is essentially the whole board from there, which is great. I'm going to give these guys the +1 to wound on a charge because that just essentially negated my strategy. I was actually going to retreat these guys and push the full unit up with Sail. But since I can't do that, I'm going to have to charge with the regular guys. The Bloodstoker will give them the +3 to charge as well.
What range do they have to be in?
12.
12.
So this Bloodsecrator has moved, he's ran forward as much as he could. The Bloodstroker and Sail both ran. The Mighty Lord of Khorne moved up to put himself in charge range of the big guy. The Blood Warriors have moved into charge range, and the Skull Cannons have moved up. I'm just going to focus fire, because that usually works better. So I'm going to shoot Drazoath. See how that works.
Alright. It's 3s and 3s. Both
So,
hit.
both hit. 1 wound.
Minus
Minus 2 rend.
He still has Mystic Shield on him, so his 4 saves down to a 3, so but at 2 rend it's up to a 5, right?
Yep.
Alright, saved it.
Second turn in a row. Once per game, Sail the Faithless can, in the shooting phase, inflict D3 mortal wounds on a unit within 8 inches. It is not a shooting attack. It is just something that he can do. So I am going to put D3 mortal wounds onto Drazoath there. And 1 mortal wound.
I get a 5 up mortal wound save, 5 I ignore it, 6 it bounces back to you. I ignore it.
Wow.
How come I make all the good saves for him, but I fail everything else? Have you noticed that?
Charged with the Mighty Lord of Khorne into Drazoath, which means that I get to have a murderous charge kind of a thing. And on a 4 up, I get to inflict mortal wounds. That's a 4. So Drazoath can take 1 mortal wound.
Saving on a 5, reflecting on a 6. Oh, he takes a mortal wound.
And then I'm going to attack with the Mighty Lord of Khorne. So the whites are going to be Brazen Hooves. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s.
He gets +1 to wound this turn. He made a charge and used his ability. He's wounding on 2s.
And the wound that this will do more now because of his axe. 3 saves at -1 rend, and 3 saves at no rend.
The -1 rends I'll save first. But one of them, yeah, I'll do the one separate now. This is for 3 damage. It's -1 rend. Mystic Shield brings him to 3. It brings him back up to a 4 save. Oh, and I fail it. So that's how much? 3 damage?
3 damage.
So he takes 4 wounds on him. And then the other 2, 4 saves. Oh, he fails them both.
Those are D3 damage.
D3 damage.
So go ahead and roll those.
3 total.
So it's a total of 6 so far. And then the hooves, I think he's got 3 attacks. No
Yep.
rend.
3, no rend. Okay, fails one of them. I'm piling in with Drazoath. He's going to attack back with the Mighty Lord of Khorne. Took a lot of damage, but he's hitting on 4s with his Graven Scepter, 2 attacks. Wounding on a 3. -1 rend. It's 3 damage.
Saving on a 4. Saved.
Got it. Next, he does 2 attacks with his Brazen Horns and Teeth, hitting on 3s and wounding on 3s. Good 2 hits, 2 wounds. Oh, those are big hitters too. He attacks with his Burning Hooves next, which is 4 attacks, hitting on 4s, wounding on 3s. Wow.
Ouch.
1
one.
wound at -1 rend.
Saving on a 4. Not saved.
1 damage.
7 Blood Reavers attacking the Iron Demon. 4s and 4s. Rerolling 1s. Forced wound. So 6 damage.
Alright, I'm ready.
6 wound.
6, 4 up save. No rend, right?
No rend.
No
Not
rend.
bad. It's 2 more damage.
2 damage. He's 10 wounds down. My hero guy tucked in here. He's going to attack the Blood Creator.
Blood Warriors.
Blood Warriors, yeah. He does 3 attacks with his great weapon. He hits on a 3 and wounds on a 3. -2 rend. All hit. Wounding on a 3. 2 wound. -2 rend.
Saving on a 6. No.
6 damage.
3 Blood Warriors die. They get into attack back. They still get 3 attacks each. Hitting on 3. So wounding on a 3.
And re-rolling wounds of 1. Because you gave him +1 to.
No, doesn't matter.
5.
So 5 with no rend.
Alright. 5. He is a 4 up save. Rerollable. No rend. Okay. Rollable. 2 wounds.
Okay, attacking with the remaining Blood Warriors. They're all going to attack Drazoath. The white dice are going to be the Gorglaive. So 3s. Re-rolling 1s to hit. Okay. The white dice will be 2s to wounds, and the gray dice will be 3s to wound. Okay, there you go. So the these have -1 rend.
I'll save the ones for the -1 rend. He has a 4 save now. He saves them both. And then there is 7.
No rend.
7 remaining, no rend, which means he is at a 3 up save. Okay, he took 4 more. Sorry, my mistake. Piling with my fire glaives here. 10 attacks, hitting on 4s.
Does the champion have an extra attack?
Nope, he just re-rolls 1s on shooting.
Okay.
4s to hit. Re-roll that one because it fell in there. 5s to wound. 1 wound, no rend.
Pretty sure that'll save. So the skull cannons into the shooty dwarves. That'll be 3 attacks each now because of the banner being down. So hitting on a 4. And wounding on a 3.
Was that a 6?
That's the wound roll. So 2 wounds, -1 rend.
Was the hit roll a 6 though?
Not a 5. Failed it.
So
1 more
that's
down.
One damage hit.
Alright.
And then the gnashing maw is hitting on a 4. And wounding on a 3. Nothing.
Oh.
My Iron Demon has 1 wound left, which means he makes D3 attacks with his crushing bulk. Makes 2 attacks that hit on a 4 and wound on a 4. Wow. All right.
Jeez.
You get a lot of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't roll today.
Wow. And normally they like run things over, like literally. So I'll pile in with my Infernal Guard here. 8. 1 gets one for leader.
Were there 2 that died, or is that just all you can pile in? That's
I think that's all I can pile in. So 9, 8 piled in, 9 for an attack, extra attack. We're hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s. Wounding on 4s. All
That
right,
was not that.
not very good. New wounds? No, you can't save on those.
Oh,
You
that's
can't
right.
save it.
Yeah.
Just 2 damage.
We're just messing with you, watching you roll dice,
Man, they
pretending like you can save things.
not doing too good. Battle Shock, I lost 2 here. Bravery is 6, I believe. Let's see here. Yep, Bravery 6. So let's see. All right, we're good.
And my guys don't need to take battle shot because the banner's down. I think I did okay. I lost more Blood Warriors than I'm kind of comfortable with, but the Mighty Lord Khorne rushed in and did some mega damage on the Drazoath. Skull Cannons were disappointing, Blood Reavers were disappointing, and I'm almost down to nothing but heroes at this point. So it is now the Chaos Dwarves' turn to slaughter me.
Alright. Start of my turn, command ability. My Castellan with Great Weapon is going to do a +1 to hit on Drazoath. He doesn't have Mystic Shield anymore. +1 to hit because he has pretty good melee weapons here. And he's also going to do his command ability, which is Martial Contempt +1 wound rolls.
Okay.
I'm actually going to put it onto the Mighty Lord of Khorne on Juggernaut there. And he's going to put his Crown of Command on Fire Glaives here. And I'm going to do an Ash Storm on your, what's it called?
Skull cannons?
Skull Cannons. Casting value of 6, 20-inch range, so he's within range. 8.
Reroll that, sir.
Is he within?
Khorne banner.
There you.
Yep.
Yep, you have a Khorne
That's
banner.
right. So, 7.
And then he can counter it.
Nope.
Fails.
Goes off.
So -2 to ranged hit rolls for those guys, shooting rolls. So that works out pretty well in his favor. Drazoath has two spells. He's going to cast his Flame of Azgorh on the Blood Warriors. Goes off on an 8. Oh, he misses it by 1. And he's going to cast Mystic Shield on himself.
Reroll that.
Casting value 10. And he misses it. Fails all those spells.
Khorne.
Lots of critters really come in handy.
My magma cannon is going to shoot at those blood warriors. It's a 24-inch range. Does d6 mortal wounds, 3 mortal wounds. Once per game, I can make a shooting attack with my fire glaives. That's d3 mortal wounds. It's a bomb I throw at him. 6 inches on a 2+. He's going to throw it at the blood warriors there. So on a 2+, he'll do d3 mortal wounds, 1 mortal wound. The Iron Demon does 2d6 steam cannonade shots. He does 8 shots. They hit because he's pretty wounded. There's 1 wound left. They all hit on 4s. Wow, that's not very good. And they wound on 6s. 2 wounds at -1 rend.
Saving on a 5. Nope.
2 more.
Damage.
2 more wounds there. Yep. Fire glaives are going to go kamikaze, throw their bomb. Are those considered our war machines or they're demons?
They're demons.
Okay, on a 2+, they'll do d3 mortal wounds. D3 mortal wounds, 2 mortal wounds. Skull cannon. The Drazoath, he's going to do his 6 shots of fire, gouts of flame, into Blood Warrior, hitting on 4s. Actually, hitting on 3s. Did they have a 3 in there, didn't I?
No, it was
a 1 and a 2.
and 2s.
And it is going to be wounding on 4s. 1 wound, no rend.
Saved.
That last blood warrior, man.
And I got a shooting attack with my leader here. 8 inches, won't make it there. My Castellan there, hits on a 4, wounds on a 4, is going to shoot it at the blood weavers. Completely whips it. 3 attacks from the Death Shrieker. He's going to shoot all 3 into the Mighty Lord of Khorne on Juggernaut. They hit because he's in range of there. Hits on 3s, wounds on 4s. -1 rend.
Saving on a 4. Saved.
Got it. The fire glaives here, I have 3, 6, 7, 8 of them. I'll get rid of the last blood warrior because it's the killer one. I'm going to shoot 4 at him, and 4 at the back 4 are going to shoot at him, and the front 4 are going to shoot at the Lord of Khorne on Juggernaut. I'll roll for the blood warrior first. Hitting on 4s, wounding on 4s. Lifts it. The other 4, Mighty Lord of Khorne on Juggernaut. He's wounding on 3s because of the thing I marked him. -1 rend.
Saving on a 4. Saved.
Actually, that was a 5. He gets a +1 to wound rolls. That's 2 damage, but it doesn't matter anyway. These fire glaives, 5 of them are going to shoot at the blood warrior. Hitting on 4s, wounding on 4s. Okay, so 1 wound.
Blood warriors?
-1 rend.
Saved.
Wow. It's always that last blood warrior.
This is the blood warrior that took out the mega boss on Maw Crusher.
Or the one that took out like
Is there a
3
white
units
dice
of
over
elves.
Do you mind if I use a white dice?
and the organ gun.
The other 5 are going into the Mighty Lord of Khorne on Juggernaut, rerolling 1s on the white dice.
It's a
Hitting
6.
on 4s. Yep.
Excellent
And
roll, that
on
thing.
5s, on wound rolls of 5s, they hit them, but they're wounding on 3s because of the +1.
Okay.
So he does save 1 for 2 damage, 1 dice for 2 damage, and then 2 for 1 damage at
What's the
-1 rend.
So this is for the 1 damage?
For 2.
2 damage? No, not saved. So that's 2 damage.
And then 2 regular.
It's still a
-1 rend, sorry, I get for 1 damage.
Save both.
Okay. I can charge with my, where are they, fire glaives. My Castellan with great weapon has to charge. He's tucked under Drazoath there.
Gives him some options, huh?
Yeah.
Well,
5.
I guess not. He's just got one option.
He can charge the skull cannons.
Can he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
5 inches.
Drazoath is on his last limb. I think he has 3 wounds left or something?
He has 1 wound left.
1 wound left. Yeah, he's going to do both of his scepter attacks into the Mighty Lord of Khorne. He's going to attack with his brazen horns and teeth. 1 of them, Mighty Lord of Khorne, 1 into the Blood Secretor, and both of his hoof attacks into the Blood Warrior. I said Blood Secretor.
Yep.
So we're starting off with the Graven Scepter, hitting on a 3, wounding on a 3, because he has +1 to hit. Actually, he is wounding on a 2 because of the +1 I gave him for the command ability. So those both hit, -1 rend.
4 ups. 1 saves.
3 damage.
3 damage.
1 attack with brazen horn and teeth into
the Mighty Lord?
Yep, Mighty Lord. So hitting on a 2, wounding on a 2.
God.
The other one goes into the Blood Warrior, hits on a 2, wounds on a 3. Wounds on a 3, minus 2 rend.
Alright.
6 up save. Come on, Blood Warrior, you can do it. You can't do it.
Alright, he piles in.
You can pile in and kill him.
So go ahead and roll 4 dice.
3s and 3s. There you go. 3 damage. Minus 1 rend. One of them will go through.
Yep, he's a 5 up save. Yep, he's goner.
Mutually assured destruction.
GG.
I'm going to attack with the Blood Reavers.
Okay.
And so 5 of them are going into the Iron Demon there, including the champion. So that's going to be
16.
16. 4s and 4s. Rerolling 1s. Alright, not bad. 4s to wound. So that many.
So 6.
6 saves, 4 up. Let's see, the little engine that could. 1 wound left. Nope, he's a goner.
Woo! Mission accomplished.
Wipes the Eagle Thomas. I'm actually going to take my Castellan with a great weapon. Pile an attack with Skull Cannon. He does 3 attacks. They hit on 3s, wound on 3s. 1, minus 2 rend.
So skull
up
cannons
save.
are 6 up save. No.
3 damage.
So 1 guy goes away.
No, he's
Yeah,
only
7
taken.
wounds, right?
Oh, they have 7 wounds?
Yeah, they have 7 wounds total.
7.
So he's
wounds.
at 5.
Yeah.
I'm going to use the Mighty Lord Khorne into the flagellates.
What did you call him?
Fireglaze.
Oh.
3s and 3s. The white dice are the hooves. Okay, so that's
Wow.
2 that are doing 3 damage.
Instead of D3.
And then those ones. So you'll need 2
Right.
minus 1 saves that do 3
Okay,
damage.
so these saves on a 5, they each do 3 damage. I failed 1, so that's 3, right?
Yep.
Off the bat.
They are minus 1 rend. I don't know if that makes a difference.
Yep, because I made one anyway.
And
There are
then
4
one more
saves.
save for minus 1 rend.
Okay, so this is a 5 save. Fails it. 1 more, right? Or is that D3?
That's D3.
D3.
No, 3.
3 more.
Jesus.
And then 3 at no rend.
3 at no rend, 4 saves. Save 2 of them. 1 additional.
Oh my god.
I'm going to pile in with my Fireglaives here. They're going to attack the Skull Cannons. They do, how many are left? 8 attacks, hitting on 4s, wounding on 5s.
So you can take out that last skull.
Wounding on 5s.
It's a good roll.
Nope.
1.
No rend.
Saved.
Yeah, nothing.
Skull cannons. This skull cannon's Hellblades on him. This skull cannon's Hellblades on them. And both are Gnashing Maws on them.
Okay.
So the first skull cannon's Hellblades, 4 to hit. And 3 to wound. It's 1 wound, it's a minus 1 rend.
No.
We haven't been doing unpredictable destruction, have we?
No.
I've been forgetting that.
Yeah.
Unforgettable destruction. He's saving on a 5 rerollable. Okay, takes 1. Is it 1 damage or?
Yes, 1 damage.
He's down to 2 wounds left.
Alright, and
Okay,
then
and then the Nash and the Hellblades on the what's it? Forced to hit. That's not gonna do anything. So the Gnashing Maws is going to be 4 attacks, hitting on a 4, and then wounding on a 3. That's 2 wounds with a minus 1 rend,
Saving on 5s. Let's see. Oh no.
and that's doing 4 damage.
alright, and you get to shoot this turn.
I guess I'm gonna pile in with my Infernal Guard here.
Full pile in this time.
Yep, everyone's gonna get in. 10 attacks, hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s. One.
How much damage?
One. My Fireglaives, 3 attacks into your Mighty Lord of whatever. Hitting on 4s, wounding on 5s. No rend. Nope, nothing.
Oh my god.
He would have wounded on 4s actually, so.
Because this is my United States of whatever.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright, so with his -2 attack, the only thing that really makes sense for me to hit are the Iron Drakes, because they have the unit of 10. So I'm only at a -1, so that's going to be 4s to hit.
It's 2 shots.
One for each cannon.
3s to wound. So that's 1 wound to -2 rend.
Okay. These are re-rolling saves of 1, saving on a 6 now. Oh, I failed it.
So that is actually going to do 1 damage.
Oh. Battle shock.
Battle shock.
Oh yes, that's right. Battle
You only
shock.
have 6 bravers, so 1's fleeing, so it's 1 plus the unit is wiped out.
Alright. And then the other unit had Inspiring Presence.
So they are A-okay.
And everybody else is just fine because Brian has his banner on the scenery and it doubles the range.
So on this one, try to take his hero out. I wiped out the Blood Warriors, but lost my big guy, lost my tank. These Blood Reavers, I still cannot manage to kill. Made some really bad rolls, but just glad that I wiped out the Blood Warriors, put some wounds on him. Yeah, still only have my infantry block, 2 artillery, 2 heroes, and half a unit of shooters. So,
Yep.
not the most successful.
Alright, rolling
gonna
for
end sooner
turn
or
3.
Uh-oh. Tension. Oh no!
You go first. Oh, God.
Oh, and his
Successful dwarf rolls.
4 rolls.
Hero phase. Sail is going to cast his spell on these Blood Reavers. I'm done pushing their luck. I need a 6.
So
That's
trying
right.
a binding roll for my Demon Smith here. Right?
Yeah,
He's-
Yep.
he's a 10.
What do you have, a 10?
Yeah.
Oh, I failed it anyway.
Okay. The Blood Stoker is going to whip the Mighty Lord of Khorne. The Mighty Lord of Khorne is going to give himself the +1 to wound on a successful charge.
He can give that to himself and up to 3 other units within 24 inches.
Yeah, but nobody else is going to do that this turn.
Okay.
He's going to use the Lord of War to give himself +1 to hit. We're actually going to put both banners down just because 18 inches is wider radius than I thought. I've ran my Blood Warriors up. I've flown and ran my Blood Reavers back. I've moved my Mighty Lord of Khorne to have spoiled for choice for charges. And I've moved my Blood Secretor up, or Blood Stoker up a little bit, and Sail back a little bit. Since there's no unit that's going to give me full strength, I'm just going to shoot the rocket launcher.
Okay.
So 5s to hit. Nothing. Mighty Lord of Khorne is going 4, but he's Blood Stoked, so it's actually going to be 7 inches. And the Blood Stoker is going to be going 7 inches, and that is pretty much it for charges this turn. We made the Blood Stoker charge here. I charged this end of his unit so that he's forced to pile in this way away from the objective. I've charged him, and so he's within 1 inch of 2 inches. This is also locking that, preventing him from moving. And if I can take out that engineer, I'm hoping the artillery will be less effective. So let me roll his destructive bulk. It's going to be 2 4-ups, neither of them. So I'm going to attack with the Mighty Lord of Khorne first.
Just roll unpredictable destruction just for the hell of it.
Oh yeah,
Just for the heck of it.
Everybody has
We've
to
been
keep-
missing it the
yes.
entire game.
unpredictable destruction does not go off.
See? It's not just gonna go off.
3s.
2s and 2s. You pumped the heck out of him.
Oh, that's right. The Lord of War too. So there's that. No 6s there. And he did charge, so it's 2s there as well. So 2 with a -1 rend and 2 with no rend.
Save 2. Are these at the engineer range?
And these are,
all of the-
remember, these are +1 to wound, so that's 3 damage.
But they're. Wait, what? Oh,
Yeah, on a
Okay.
6.
Yeah.
okay.
All right.
Are
so
they-
I'll roll for the 1 with -1 rend for 3 damage, okay? But he's a 5 save,
Okay.
and he misses it. So 3 damage.
Alright.
And then the other regular one at -1 rend, right?
Yep.
He makes it.
Okay.
And then
2 with no rend.
2 at no rend. he makes them both. My hero here, he's going to pile in at the skull cannon. He's doing 3 attacks, hits on 3s, wound on 3s, -2 red. Oh my god. Nothing. I've been losing. Oh, so bad.
Oh.
Little guy that could. Yeah.
Bloodstoker into the Chaos Dwarves there. He's getting 2 extra attacks from both Bloodscraters. So he has 2 different attacks. The white ones will be the whip, the gray ones will be the torture blade. So I'm looking for 3s on all of these. And then the white ones will be a 4 to wound, the gray ones will be a 3 to wound. So that's going to be 4 at no rend.
Okay, save on 4 up, 6, he does a wound back. Takes 1 wound. 1 guy dies. I'll take this guy out. Demon Smith, he's going to pile in. Because I used my command ability on my last turn, he still gets +1 on hits against him to wound. So he's hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s. -1 rend, 2 attacks. 2 hits, -1 rend.
Saving on a 4-up. Both saved.
Both.
Jeez.
So the only thing I have left to attack with is the skull cannons. I'm going to do the same thing I did last time. The gnashing maw is going to be on the hero there. They are within 18 inches of both banners, so they're going to get an extra attack there. The skull crushers, we're going to do the gnashing maw, or the hellblades into the castellan there. No, 6, 1 mortal wound. And then the gnashing maw on the fireglaves. And that's going to be nothing. That was the hellblade, sorry. The gnashing maw on the fireglaves. That'll be a 4 to hit. And a 3 to wound. That's 3 wounds with a -1 rend on the fireglaves.
Okay, so 5 up save. Fail 3 of them.
It was 4. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
They're dead.
These guys hitting back, piled in. Hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s.
That was a better roll.
Yeah, but 2, -1 rend.
So
1 damage each.
I'm guessing 1 saves and 1 does not.
Yes.
1 damage. The skull cannons are shooting now, and I might as well go for, well, I think they're doing an okay job with the castellan. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to shoot these guys here and take out his chance of having the 5 models available. So 5s to hit, nothing. For the end of that turn is about as good as I can hope. The Mighty Lord Khorne has tied up 2 units. The Iron Drakes here are probably at this point, they are not capturing the objective. So in the end of his turn, he either has to retreat, or on my turn, I can probably win this game.
Command phase, hero phase. My hero, my general, Castellan, he's going to cast his Martial Contempt on this guy, meaning that he's going to get +1 to wound rolls against him, Lord of War on himself, +1 to hit. I'm going to try and cast Arcane Bolt on this guy. I just want to try and take him out.
That.
Yep, so it's a 5, right?
Yep.
Oh.
No, you would have had to.
Why even bother? He's going to start off making his shot there, hitting on a 4, wounding on a 4. Oh boy, what a fail. This guy's going to throw his flask of half-shot blood at here. He doesn't have to make a roll, it's just a shooting attack. It's D3 mortal wounds. Okay. 3 mortal wounds, you have a save, right?
As you rolled with the spell. Yeah.
So D3 on him.
And you rolled a 3, right?
6, so it's 3
dead.
wounds. Yeah,
He's dead.
Gone. Magma Cannon's going to shoot there. He has 24-inch shot. It's 24 inches. D6 mortal wounds. 5 mortal wounds on the skull cannons.
Right.
Wow, that's savage.
Now that's what Magma Cannons do. Rocket Launcher's going to shoot at the... yeah, might as well shoot at the skull cannon. 3 shots, hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s. Wounding on 4... actually, wounding on 3s because of the thing, so wounding on 3s. -1 rend.
So that's 5 ups? Nope.
2d3. 3. I guess I'll charge them. Oh, he made it. There we go.
Right,
Hold the presses. Hitting on 2s, wounding on 2s. Wow. -2 Ren. 6 save. Wow.
Look at that.
Alright.
And he saved.
It's fine. I decided not to retreat them back. Just want to try and take some Khorne with me.
Bloodstoker attacking the Chaos Dwarves there. 3s to hit. The white ones get 4s to wound, the others are 3. Wow, yep. There's 2 wounds, no rend.
Saving on 4s, reflecting back on a 6. Lose 1 here. Let's get rid of the banner guy. He doesn't do anything. Hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s. Oh, wow. Wounding on 4s. 2, -1 rend. 1 damage.
So saving on a 5. Nope. 2 damage. Hellblades.
Oh, he's gone.
Yep, more
Mortal
wound.
Okay, that was easy.
Well-
I think he had 2 wounds left though, didn't he?
Nope. He has 5 wounds total, right?
I only did 3 wounds to him.
Really?
Yeah. So
Right.
roll 2 more. So let me. I have to wound. 1 wound. -1 rend.
I get to reroll again for the.
Now he's dead. All right.
Wow.
I
Okay.
just want to be sure.
And now we roll for turn.
Oh.
Oh man.
Good game, sir. So Rob has conceded the game because at this point, it's too easy for me to win. All I have to do is sail bomb these Blood Warriors to within 5 inches, and at the end of the turn, I win. So this was my first game playing Bloodbounds. I can see why sail is a must include on any chaos list, and yeah, good game. It was fun to see a brand new army that no one has seen before.
This game, Brian played very well, rolled very well. I rolled very poorly. I underestimated Sail, was able to fly his Blood Reavers in what was that, a unit of 20? Mm-hmm. Unit of 20 Blood Reavers, facing off a 10-man unit of Chaos Dwarf Irons, Infernal Guard Ironsworn, and an 11 wound behemoth steam tank type deal. Couldn't even kill the entire unit, even though they have no save, just to show how bad the rolls were. This guy, he did do some wounds, but ultimately failed, melted some stuff with some magma, threw a lot of grenades. I felt like the grenades shifted a lot, but some bad wound rolls for my big bull man. So all in all, good game. Yeah, just couldn't wipe the heroes. Tried to weaken the offensive units, but I just couldn't get to him. By the time he wrapped me up. So I was on the defensive the whole time.